Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Replay Icewind Dale the Enhanced Edition. And when last we left off, the party have but one more tower to go into. The tower whose entrance was quite rudely destroyed by Larrel. Fortunately, there's a way that we can get there from here. So, let us move forward and likely regret it because we are going to get attacked. Yeah, the chances that we're going to be able to get to this tower without a combat are about 0. And speak of an attack, here is a shadowed elven swordsman.
Ready.
We are going to look at the enemies here. Another swordsman, another swordsman. This is fine. Swordsmen are fine. We can deal with swordsmen. We just don't want a wizard to come forward and get us. So we can deal with you. And then you and you can go and attack this one. Ah, we have here an archer and another archer. Archers are fine. We can deal with archers. We can actually out-archer the archers by moving you a bit forward. There we go. Nice crit. Very nice crit. And you're gone. And now it's your turn.
I'm here.
You two are going to focus on this final swordsman. And a few more arrows. 1, 2, 3. Gone.
Ready.
Excellent. Now we'll keep moving forward.
Done.
Slowly. Carefully. And with... Yep, there is a cleric. Okay, not a wizard, but still dangerous. And you have just made Rodella hostile. Yep, to be expected. Fortunately, we have this. Rodella is not the worst person to be made hostile, and everything's fine now. And you're dead. Blink. Onwards! We keep stepping forward, and we find a wizard. Okay, here is our first wizard.
Ready.
And we're going to deal with this wizard the way we deal with all enemies, with extreme amounts of magic. Now, you can use a flame arrow, and dead. Yep, just kill them immediately with extreme amounts of magic. Also, that's all this little area is. But we should probably rest. And we actually managed to rest without getting attacked, which is fortunate. Let's make a save, and let's move in, and hope that we don't get attacked as soon as we move into this tower. And we... Okay, the door opened, but nobody came out.
Is that all?
Hello? Ah, swordsman. 2 swordsmen. More than 2 swordsmen. Right, you and you. Focus on the swordsman. Now you're gonna cast spells on each other. And I'm just gonna have you start shooting the wizard. Shoot the wizard. Yeah, there's a couple of wizards in here. So we're going to move over to here to keep out of their line of sight so that they will then move into here and we can then fire loads and loads of spells at them. Magic missiles are perfect for interrupting spellcasting. Easy point. They're also very good for just killing people. Here is a swordsman. We can kill you. Just got to wait for the next wizard to come around the corner. We don't want to go around that corner until we're ready. You have armor. Ah, hello, wizard. You have decided to walk around the corner. This was not a smart idea, but I commend you for your bravery. I commend you for your bravery. We're just going to hit you here, and you're dead. Excellent.
Not a problem.
Next foe is... there's another wizard. There's another wizard. I just need you to come round the corner.
It will be done.
Or... just to fire a spell at you. Oh, that is a bad spell. That is a, I believe, a cloud that knocks you unconscious. But provided nobody actually comes round the corner to attack us, this isn't going to be so bad.
Ready.
Then again, we could also just cast the dispel magic here. And it will probably deal with... Nope, you are now unconscious. Right, we're just gonna wait, I think. we're just going to wait for this to fade. Everyone's going to keep collapsing and then waking up, and just going to wait because these two foes are just not keen to come round the corner. They're just not keen. They don't want to. Also, you have a nauseated status effect. Yeah, it's a noxious cloud. Case in point, everyone just keeps collapsing and stumbling, and you're no longer nauseated for the moment. It's gone now. It's gone. Okay, so
I shall not
now we come round the corner, find just you, and fire a magic missile at your face. You're now coming around because you have run out of spells. This is unfortunate for you, because now you're going to heal yourself and just die.
Is that all?
Okay, now we got to find the wizard. Where'd the wizard go? Did the wizard run away? I find that unlikely. Where'd the wizard go? Hello?
Yes, it will be done.
Pretty sure there was a wizard here at some point. I mean, if you're not gonna be here, I'm just gonna examine everything. Sure, that won't be a problem. Also, there are stairs up that we can decide to go up. I think there are also stairs down that we can fail to go down. What's in here? We have some things. We have a diary. And some... Oh, and then the music starts flaring up. The game's like, hey, there's music. We should do something with the music. Good call. You should. This is a dagger +2. An extremely well-crafted dagger. Special enchantments have been placed on it to keep the edge from dulling. A person could chip through stone with this dagger and the edge would still remain razor sharp. There is a slight warmth to the handle, and when used, the dagger will adjust its weight and balance to each individual user. Handy! I'm going to pass this book over to you because your inventory is getting quite full. Also, a journal. A diary of Yvain. So it has come to this. The orc and goblin forces grow stronger with each victory. Where they attain the weapons of the Alliance is still a mystery, but I believe in my heart that it was not through the dwarfs. We have succeeded in stifling their advances, but it won't hold for long. We have taken severe casualties and our forces are dwindling rapidly. Negotiations are over with our former friends. We are now in open conflict with them. As much as I love my father, I blame him for this. Ever since we found the weapons in the Horde's possession, Father has been completely irrational. Any discussions had with our former friends ended in bitter accusations and resentment. He adamantly believes that the dwarfs betrayed us and listens to nothing they have to say in their defense. Am I the only one who sees that both sides are going to die horribly if this continues? Father does not see reason in putting aside hostilities with the dwarfs, so that we may unite against our common enemy. I spoke to him of going to Dawn's Deep to approach our old friends. He lashed out at me in anger and sent me out of the astrolabe. Now I make preparations to leave home and ride to Dawn's Deep myself. I know in my heart what must be done, and this is the only way. Perhaps I have more of my father's stubbornness than I thought. Perhaps you do, but it seems like you have the right part of the stubbornness. I'm not looking forward to talking to Laurel. Well, as much as we can talk to Laurel. Okay, who's in this room? No one. No one is in this room, though there appears to be a sort of arcane experiment table here. Is it trapped? Is anything trapped in this place? Not really is the answer. That certainly isn't. And we have just a couple of scrolls and a potion. The potion is a potion of genius. We've had plenty of these, and we have these scrolls. We're definitely going to have a lot of scrolls to give to Rodella at some point. Probably once we're done with this place. And this is where the stairs were. So we cannot go that way. Can't even try to go that way. And in here we have nothing. What about in this room? Enemies? The answer is no, though there is a very long table. Hello, very long table.
Hello.
We're going to loot you.
I'd rather you didn't. I, after all, have a lot of valuable things, and I'd like to keep them.
Too bad.
Darn.
Ah! An iron stone. I had a feeling that was an iron stone. We've encountered one of them already. Here is a potion of heroism and a potion of invisibility. The iron stone Yeah, you're not going to be able to identify that, but you might. A clear ironstone. This ironstone has had many owners over the centuries, from a thief who carried it as a good luck charm to the ogre who thought it would be the world's smallest crystal ball. It was once even used by a gnome as a prosthetic eye, although its properties did not improve her vision. Eventually, the stone fell into the hands of a group of elven wizards. It is uncertain whether it was used for research purposes or merely worn for protection against hostile magic. Unlike common ironstones, this one appears to be colourless and almost entirely transparent. Magic resistance plus 5%. Huh. That is a pretty good thing to have. So you're currently using one that improves your dexterity. I have a thought. You're currently wearing some armor that improves your dexterity. Nah, that also, however, improves your armor class. I was thinking, if you weren't wearing a helmet that improved your armor class, I could give you that. So I'm going to give you this. No, not that. I'm going to give you this. You can have that, and it gives you 5% magic resistance. Could also have given it to you. Actually, no, I should give it to you, because you're the one who's usually in melee combat.
I'm here.
Good thing to give you. Right, so we pretty much cleared out this place. We could rest here. I'm actually going to risk resting here, because there's the upstairs room to deal with, and that might have more wizards. In fact, there is a pretty strong chance there are going to be more wizards there. Ah! We just got attacked by acolytes. Fortunately, acolytes are not a problem. We can just get our melee weapons out, and we can decimate you.
I'm here.
Well, that's one down. They give 1,100 experience, which is not as much as other ambush enemies in areas past. And now we have rested. Maybe the 3 that had fallen there made the others pause. It's not likely, though. Okay, up here we have... I need to talk to you about stuff. You are important. You are very important. Also, there is an upper area here. We are going to fully explore this area before we go and head up and talk to you. There's a lot of books. Not surprisingly, this is a library, and it's a very well-stocked, if a bit chaotic, library.
I shall lead the way.
You shall. You absolutely shall. Hello, you. Your name is... Oh, if you'll stop moving, your name is, Kosthantos.
Done.
Hello? Shh. If you wish to remain, then stay quiet. You're in a place of knowledge and learning. I am Kosthantos, caretaker of this library. I'd like to see what books you have available. It's best not to insult him. He gets quite offended if you, say something bad about the library. I'd like to see what books you have available. Feel free to look through the library. Let me know if you find what you're looking for. Ah, there's Mythal Theory. We need that for a certain wizard in Kuldahar. I'd like to read Mythal Theory. May you learn everything it has to offer. Is there another book you want to examine? Yes, you can actually examine every single one of these. Code of Training in the Seldarin's Hand, Hippogriff Riders, Lord of the Blade Singers. 2 of these are interesting. I'm trying to think about which ones they are. This one? Oddly enough, a visiting elven warrior who sought this book recently accosted me. She took one of my remaining copies of this book, as well as the book on the ecology of the unicorn. Her rude and loud demeanour did not surprise me, as she did not bear the emblem of the Seldarin's Hand. Anyway, here is the last copy. Was there another book you want to examine? An elven warrior. That could very well be someone we have already encountered. Yeah, so Ecology of the Unicorn as well. You're in luck, as this is a very popular book of late. Not long ago, a visiting elven warrior came and took one of my remaining copies of it, as well as a copy of Elemeths Compendium. Her rude and loud demeanour does not surprise me. But here is the last copy. Let us not take any other books right now, and read the ones that we have. Mythal Theory by Shend and Melka. Aside from the High Mages, none are certain about the true nature of mythals. No matter how well versed they are in ancient elven lore of old, or current debates on magical theory. Many agree that a mythal is alive, and is a huge web of magical forces woven together by magic and the life forces of the casters. The mythal is believed to be sustained by the natural mechanisms within and around it, from the wind to the current of a brook, or a temperature shift from the energy of sunlight. Given the ties to life and Faerun, mythals can hardly be common wizardry, no matter what may have been said in the past. The mythals and their magic are tied directly to the weave, the source of all Tyrillian magic. This is an important book. We're going to have you hold on to this, and then there's the other books here. Elemeths Compendium. This is a technical book containing sketches of various magical artifacts. It details some of the plans and processes used by the elven enchanter Elemeth and the dwarven smith Carador during the time of cooperation between the two races. Okay, and the ecology of the unicorn. Unicorns are herbivores, living on tender leaves and grasses. Their only enemies are griffins and those creatures that destroy forests, in particular red dragons and orcs. The lifespan of unicorns has never been recorded, but is known to surpass 1,000 years. They are believed to maintain their youth until death is only weeks away. The secret to this longevity is the strong magical nature of the horn. Unicorn horns are maliciously sought after, since possession of one is a sovereign remedy against all poisons. I mean, that's certainly something that you could just get a more conventional poison cure, or you could ask the unicorn to cure you. That would probably work a lot better. Because if you have genuine need and you are good of heart, unicorn's probably going to help you.
Done.
Does make sense to the people who would try and steal it at once not pure of heart. Oh hi! We have found Laurel. And the music has flared up again for some reason. Yep, here's Laurel. And Laurel is, just stumbling around. Let's have a chat.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Whirls. Twirls.
We finally found you. We need your help to use the Heartstone gem.
Free my people. Astrolabe. Whirls. Twirls.
I see we will need to return at a later time. Farewell. So, yeah, Laurel...
Watch me go.
Yeah, Laurel's mind is not entirely there, and pestering Laurel
I shall lead the
will
way.
end up in combat, and we don't want that. However, there is Gellerith here, who hopefully will have more of his sensibilities.
I am by your
Let's have a
side.
conversation.
Certainly.
Blasted machine! I'll never get her fixed. Who are you? Gah! You waste my time with pointless chatter. My name is Gellerith. During the days when I was alive, I built and maintained this hunk of junk that used to be an astrolabe. How did you end up here when the hand fell? The last thing I remembered while defending the hand was an arrow piercing my back. When I awoke, I found myself in this ghastly form. Now I spend my days trying to figure a way to fix this blasted machine. Perhaps Laurel has some insight? Have you spoken to him? All he does is rant about worthless dribble. I can't make any sense out of him. Quite different from the noble elven wizard he once was. You said you built the astrolabe? That I did. Laurel charged me with designing and building this machine. A device was needed by the wizards to help research the stars and the moons. Now it's only good for collecting dust. I'll take my leave then. Farewell. Anything else you could talk to you about? Ah! There's a lot here. Might I ask what's wrong with her? Can't you see that it's broken? I can't power her up until her missing pieces are replaced. What missing pieces? I have no time to talk to those mechanically ignorant. Find me a piece that fits, or stay out of my way. Yeah, you're not friendly. But... Kaelessa bestowed me with this piece of machinery. Perhaps this is what you seek? Let me see. 24,000 experience. Well, send me to the abyss. You might be right. If you find any more pieces, let me know. Otherwise, check back with me after I put the part in. Well, this piece of machinery was retrieved from Solnor Tower. Could you use this to fix the machine? Let me see. Well, send me to the abyss. You might be right there, too. Well, I found this piece in the war rooms. It might be able to help you. Let me see. 35,000 experience. Well, that one is probably right, too. I removed this piece from an undead shadow within the hand. It looks like it's part of that machine. Well, let me see. Well, send me to the abyss. You might be right. If you find any more pieces, let me know. Otherwise, check back with me after I put this part in. we got some level ups, and the astrolabe is working now! Yay! Look at her! Isn't she beautiful? You have my eternal gratitude for helping me fix her. May Corellon guide you. We have level ups for a lot of people.
I'll be doing the
We have level ups for our rogue, for our cleric, and for our bard. We're going to save before we do these, because they're probably not going to be that difficult to do. You're going to level up to level 11, and you're going to gain 2 whole hit points, and a Thacker reduction, additional level 3 spell, and some lore. This is fine. We can give you another... let's give you a haste for now. As for you, you're going to be level 11, and you're going to gain more lore, more Thacker reduction, and we're going to give you some trap setting. Going to give you a lot of trap setting skill, and a little bit of hide and shadows just in case we need it. Your trap setting is now at 80. And then there is Core, who actually is at level 8, so could gain some more hit points here. So we're going to save before we give Core this level up, and hope we roll well. That's 7 hit points. You know what, we'll go with 7. That puts you at 62 health, and we have here... Let's see, an extra level 1 spell, another cure, an extra level 2 spell, another curing spell, an extra level 5 spell. Ah, here we go. Now we have Raise Dead as an option. You have but 1 hit point when raised and must... Yep, we now have the ability to raise the dead. And you know what? We also have the ability to gain magic resistance and flame strike and true seeing and righteous magic, and I'm going to prepare Raise Dead, just in case. Actually, no, I'm going to prepare Cure Critical Wounds, just in case. We'll prepare Raise Dead if we need to. Also, Champion Strength. Ooh, that's a pretty good spell. That's a pretty good spell. But we'll have that. And when we come back, folks, we will talk to Laurel. Talking to Laurel is very important here, to figure out what's going on with the Heartstone gem, and to figure out all kinds of other stuff too. It's going to be a plot dump, but it's a very important one. And the closest thing we have to a guide to the Heartstone gem now that Arundel is dead. And so, when we come back, folks, a conversation. Also, look at the animation there for that thing. It's not actually working as well as it probably should be. It's just wibbling up and down. Kind of looks weird. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.